Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's fantastic to be here at Adelaide Oval as we build up the anticipation for what is the historic first ever AFLW local showdown. I'm very glad to be here, of course, with Premiership captain Chelsea Randall from the Adelaide Footy Club. Please don't be offended by my attire,
no,
Chelsea.
none taken at all.
But also Ange Foley, of course, the captain of the Port Adelaide Footy Club, who had a really fantastic last quarter on the weekend. And I think sort of bodes well for how the season's coming along for AFLW Port Adelaide, but it's not quite the performance that we saw from the Crows on the weekend. A 96-point drubbing, I think it's fair to say. It was something that was quite extraordinary. But we know that the contest on Friday night, as is the case with any showdown, is likely to be very close. This will be a fiercely fought battle, and we're very, very excited about the prospect of the first AFLW showdown here in front of a packed house at Adelaide Oval. This is a really fantastic way to celebrate women's footy and everything that is contributing to our community as a whole. We have seen an explosion in female participation in sport here in South Australia on the back of women's footy, and it is so exciting for so many South Australians, women and men, to be able to celebrate that success here at Adelaide Oval on Saturday night. We do anticipate a big crowd. There is free public transport. Tickets only cost $10. It's free for kids under the age of 18, which means this is an accessible event, and we're encouraging as many people to come along to see the historic first women's showdown. I myself, I'm sorry to say, I'm very happy to say, I remember going along to the first men's showdown back at Footy Park in 1997, and that was a highly anticipated event. I think we're going to see a replica of that on Friday night. A big crowd, a celebration of women's footy, and a fierce contest between these exceptional rivals. It's something worth celebrating and being part of, and we're encouraging as many South Australians to get along as possible. So I think we're going to hear from Chelsea first.
Yeah.
You want to say a few words, or?
Yeah, more than happy to have some questions, guys, and get stuck into it.
What's the feeling inside both of the camps, really, ahead of the historic day?
Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be a very historic moment for both clubs. Something that we've been looking forward to for a very long time, and having all 18 clubs represented in this football competition, this women's competition, and now get the opportunity to actually play the first ever women's showdown. It's going to be an amazing day, and over at Adelaide we're just really excited for the opportunity.
The rivalry's been likened to a grand final competition in the past. You've played a few. Are you preparing it in a similar way as you go into a grand final?
Oh, I mean, it's obviously something that's never happened before, so it's the first time that these two teams will play against one another, and I think here in South Australia, the showdown is one of the most, most iconic kind of game day for a lot of South Australians. It's the one that's in the calendar. They've circled it, and so we're excited for our fans to get down and watch and celebrate with us. But yeah, for us, it's each game you just prepare as normal, but this one is going to be a really special moment for South Australian fans, both Port and Crows.
Do you think the rivalry will take a bit of time to build up? Or can you just go straight away, we hate you straight away?
I don't know.
To build animosity?
Yeah, I think in women's footy, we've been on such a journey over the last, for me, I've been playing footy for nearly 20 odd years. And before AFLW even started, we were pushing women's sport, women's footy. And so to, I guess, be recognised as elite athletes and be able to be at the elite profession of our game is just phenomenal. So there's a mutual respect amongst all players in the AFLW competition that, yes, when we cross the white line, it's game on and time to go. But obviously a massive mutual respect for one another as well. And obviously playing alongside Ange and Erin and Justine, who are former Crows, it's a lot of banter. She gives it out. So it will be a bit of fun, I think, for sure.
What about you and the Port girls, Ange? So
Yeah.
You guys want to get the wood over them early, I suppose?
Yeah, well, definitely. We're competitors, and We want to win every game. But in terms of, what you say about it being that rivalry, I think mutually, as Chelsea said, there's a fair passion for women's footy in general in every game that we play, and I think there's small little rivalries happening across the competition. Will the rivalry start straight away on Friday night when the ball goes up? Absolutely. Yeah, I think so.
Will it be a bit strange for you, Ange, do you think?
Strange, yeah. We were lucky enough to have a little pracky match against the girls early on in the pre-season. I enjoyed that, probably not. I think we're six rounds deep into this competition now, and we're just going about our business at Port Adelaide, and we're improving every week, and we're really proud of where we are and where we sit at the moment. The result didn't fall our way yesterday, but we're absolutely on the right track and can show physically that we can match it with anyone in this competition. And on Friday night, we hope to do that.
You will be pretty heavy underdogs. Do you think you can use that to sort of ignite the group?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And, we just played yesterday, so we, it's funny starting to talk about the next game already. Seems we're, still kind of recovering, and so are Crows. We'll be 100% focused on what we can achieve on Friday night, and that'll be a win for sure.
What about the prospect of playing a team that's just had a record-breaking win like that?
Yeah, it's a big win. In saying that, I think the competition's, a little bit up and down at the moment. I think any team can beat any team. We saw it with Brisbane having their first loss during the week, and GWS honestly have shown really promising signs in the first 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden go out against the Crows, and kudos to them at the way that they played yesterday. But on any given day, I think it's that passion that can sometimes get teams over the line in such a very fierce kind of even sort of competition that's starting to unfold now that there's 18 teams.
Are you going to stand on Erin?
Stand on her? No, look, we'll see. That's what I was double checking. I think it's just going to be a matter of going about our business, and at this stage, we'll see what the matchups kind of unfold, and when team selection unfolds, we'll kind of look at that. But we're just kind of focused on us as Crows and the footy that we're trying to play, and we've been really working on that contested side of our game, and the girls were able to put some of that together yesterday, which were really pleasing signs, and hopefully we can just continuously keep getting better and keep tweaking some things. And it's just fantastic to see some of our young girls displaying the footy that they're playing at the moment.
Would that excite you? If the Bangers do fall that way?
About Erin?
Are you getting a chance to stand next to your old mate, Erin?
Look, yeah, it's great fun just playing footy with your mates, and sometimes it's probably even more fun than playing against them. So, it'll be a great game of footy, regardless of where I'm standing on the footy field or where Ange is standing on the footy field. I'll have to try and catch her first. She's pretty fast. So, it's just going to be a great contest of two fantastic teams that are going at it, and can't wait to, share it with South Australian fans.
What are you expecting from the fans? Either side of you, what have you sort of seen this year, I suppose, in the first year and then over the last few years with the Crows? What have you seen that you're going to expect from Port and Crows fans at their first AFLW Showdown?
Yeah, well, Port Adelaide have obviously got some fairly passionate fans, and we saw that in round 2 when they turned up in droves at Alberton Oval, and then again against Sydney last week. Super passionate, and we're just hoping for all of the members at Port Adelaide to get down, and actually not hoping, I know that they'll come. They're passionate, they get behind us, we're probably expecting 20, 25, that's what we're hoping for. Some more tickets to be sold this week. It's going to be a great game, and I think everyone will get around it.
Is there a shield you're playing for, like in the men's, and a best on ground medalist, showdown medalist, things like that?
I think so. I think there's a plate that's being created and made at the moment. Yeah. So that's exciting.
Boys are giving us a
Now,
heads
you
up.
talk about your journey, like 20 years of playing footy. If someone had told you 20 years ago that you'd be standing in front of the full media pack next to a Port Adelaide player preparing for an inaugural showdown, what would you have said?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd believe you, to be honest. it's pretty surreal, and you keep kind of pinching yourself, the journey that you've been on, the journey that we've shared, and the journey that awaits us. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it truly is. It's been one hell of a journey, and I'm just proud, and I know a lot of the other girls are, that just for this opportunity to be playing footy at the elite level, and to be surrounded by such incredible support staff, such incredible coaches that help make you the best footballer and best person that you can be. Because we know it's not just about footy. You know, being elite athletes, you get to meet some incredible people along the way that can really support you in your journey and in becoming just the best human being that you can try to be for our community. And you know, we've got some amazing supporters and passionate members and fans, and we can't wait to see their faces on Friday night, because you know, their voices are the loudest, and I think they'll help us throughout Friday night's game. So we can't wait to see everyone there.